Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Breaking news, Virgin Galactic, White Knight is in the air. White Knight is in the air now at 50,000 feet. We are watching it here, and I can tell you now that Unity is not attached. This is not the Italian Air Force. This is not what's happening right now. This must be some test flight going on. This was not announced by Virgin Galactic. This is just obviously a test, a preparation. So let's look at the stock price. Well, we are doing this. The stock price is moving up, not dramatically, nothing special, but we are watching this to keep our eye on what the stock price does. Let's have a quick look. This is Virgin Galactic right now. We are up today 1%. We are holding, of course, for tomorrow's big day with Fed Jerome Powell, but we now know inflation is coming down. It could be a halt or a pause tomorrow, or at least a skip to next month. It's good. A good sign for the economy. The bull market has been declared by Bank of America. I declared it in December. So we are in a bull market now. I said it started in December, and it did. And this is White Knight right now. So we're in the air. We're at 50,000 feet right now. This is the information being shared. This is White Knight. And this is it for you now. And we can see it's at 50,800 feet. Looking good. I can tell you now, Unity is not attached. She is on her own. This is not the Italian Air Force, but this is good news, and good news for the stock. As we talk about it, the stock price now is going up. Look at this. Looking very nice indeed. Who is joining me live on the show right now? Let's have a look. Who have we got with us? We've got our friends from Taiwan. Hello to you, welcome. And Salman, nice, fantastic welcome to all of you. Good to see you here. Ilya just did what? What did you just do? You said just did. What did you just do? Martin, would you buy Virgin Galactic? No, I'm already in. Would I buy it now if I wasn't in? Well, it depends on your portfolio, right? What's the news, Martin? We've got Virgin Galactic in the air. Virgin Galactic is in the air right now. White Knight is in the air flying. And just joined in. How are you? Lovely to have you here. Great to have you here. Super Rando, welcome to you as well. This is White Knight we're looking at. It's in the air. This is the mothership, of course. Very exciting stuff. We love it. But the stock price is doing rather well too. I'm trying to get some response, some comment from Virgin Galactic. Nothing yet. They've declined to reply, so nothing yet. This is obviously a test flight. Yes, this is not the launch. 50,000 feet now. So we're at the point where, of course, we release. This is where we are. I don't see it. There's no point it going any higher. We're just watching it as we speak. In the listening and trending, I'm trying to read Strone's comment. Can you rephrase that? I don't understand what you're saying. A few spelling mistakes there. Liam Laffey, hope for this month will push them to announce their flight. Well, it's good that obviously she's in the air. We haven't yet had confirmation of the flights, despite YouTubers trying to make name for themselves, making up rubbish. And we did actually prove to you what that rubbish was the other day. If you joined me earlier on this morning on the show, you will know exactly where that ridiculous comment came from. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, this was the story that I broke yesterday. Clowns on YouTube trying to make names for themselves, trying to bring out any news. This is where it came from, and I verified it for you this morning. On the homepage of YouTube, on the homepage of Virgin Galactic, in the bottom left-hand corner, we all know, anyone with any half a brain knows what this is. 25th of May, we had a test flight. That's what this was. However, if you translate this into certain languages and allow for one letter to be a spelling mistake, this is June 25th. So people then use that, posted it on Reddit, and other YouTubers used it as some ridiculous statement to get everyone to buy in the stock, to promote themselves, because everyone loves a good story, right? We don't do that on this show. It's not what we're interested in, but some people do. They think it's great to spread false information. Anyway, that's where it came from. It took me a lot of digging to find out where they got June 25th from. And we did some digging, and that word unity translated with a spelling mistake is June. And they decided then to post that and share that. Absolute flipping rubbish. Anyway, the good luck to them trying to create a name for themselves on YouTube. We are here for a family, as you know. I'm the World Piano Man, and it's not about me selling videos. It's about me building the most honest channel on YouTube. I want a family of committed members, not silly making money with silly videos. How do you see the stock will move? Well, it's very quiet at the moment because we're waiting for tomorrow with Fed Jerome Powell. If Jerome Powell, remember I've always said the stock, volatile stocks amplify what the stock does, the general market does. I said in December it's a bull market. I was right. The bull market did start in December. It was declared yesterday by Bank of America. Remember, I always said and consistently say the banks and everybody are all 6 months behind. The markets are 6 months ahead, but the banks are 6 months behind. They will always say it's a bull market when they recognize we've been in a bull market for 6 months. I said it when the bull market actually started. It's why I went all in December, remained in. I've been going through a bear market for 2 years, and that's where we are today. So we are now in a bull market. It's weak, but I said in December it would start late spring, December, summer. That's where we are right now. And Virgin Galactic, being a volatile stock, a stock that doesn't have any reason to go up right now because it doesn't make any money. It's volatile and it's speculative. It will amplify what the markets do. So when we turn bullish and we start, which we already are, but more widely recognized, Virgin Galactic will amplify that. And I think if we get the flight, unlike what everyone's saying, we don't have a date for it yet. If we do get a flight, end of June or thereabouts, the stock could go to $7. Am I buying any more? No, I'm not. And am I going to sell at this position? No, I'm holding my position. I don't need to because I am looking for a balanced portfolio. But that is white knight in the air we are now looking at. Now, if you've joined me on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, multiple websites, wherever you're watching me right now, please do smash the like button and follow me. It really, really helps. I want to get rid of all these scammers and make-believers and liars on any stock. I want to be known as the most honest channel on YouTube. So if you are watching me right now, please do subscribe and ring the bell. It was pointed out to me that some of you missed the breaking news because you've not rung the bell. This is what ringing the bell is. Click subscribe and you can check it right now by unsubscribing and subscribing again. Make sure that you've turned the bell on. If you turn the bell on like that and set to all and turn your notifications on. Because if I get breaking news throughout the day, you will miss it unless you've done that. Okay? Very, very important. There it is. Turn it on to all. Got it? Very simple, right? Okay, very, very good. Now, it also helps if you tap the like button. It shares the video out to more people. We've got, shall I share with you how many people are watching right now? Let me put a minute on the clock. Minute on the clock. Right, we've got 55 watching and we've got just 11 likes. That's because people have not been notified by the bell. We could have 18,000 people in here, but 18,000 on our last live stream of Virgin Galactic in the air. That's because people haven't rung the bell. 55, 58, and now please smash the like. Let's get 50 likes. And the reason for liking it is what it will do is it will tell all those people who have not rung the bell that we are live, that we are in the air with Virgin Galactic. The video will go out to more people will come in, more people will start to buy the stock, and the stock will go up. Absolutely right. So everyone smash the like button if you want the stock price to go up. I'm not saying I can manipulate the stock. I can't. I'm way too small for that. However, I can promote the story of Virgin Galactic, which would be great to tell the other clowns that that we're not flying on June 25th. No such thing. Anyway, if we do, I'll let you know. Anyway, back to White Knight now. She's in the air. This is White Knight. There she is, and we are now at, the height we are now at is 45,000 feet. We are coming down. We'll try and get the data from what happened here today to see exactly why she flew, what was the reason. So obviously a test flight. Unity is not attached. I can confirm that. I smashed the like button because Martyn is my dude. I love it. Thank you, Alex. Thanks to Alex ever so much indeed. Appreciate that a lot. All right. Super Dandos. Everyone smashed a like. There you go. Let me put the comments on the screen. Super Sando. Alex, how do you see the stock will move? I've explained that already. I'm a beekeeper in a bee suit. Stone Corbett is a beekeeper in a bee suit. Well, thank you for sharing that. Thank you, mate. What if your portfolio is empty? Let's say you haven't gone in and this is the first time you go in. Would you buy in right now? Well, F. Cobain, I would need to know more about your overall financial position, what your understanding of the stock is. If you become a member, you can actually call live into the show. You can actually call live into the show if you want to, and I will do my best to answer that question for you. Okay? So if you want to be a member, I will give you the invitation link, and you can call in. White Knight is in the air. It's coming back down now, 35,000 feet. And let me give you the invitation to join. There we go. There you go. If you want to call in, you can. Let me just check a few things coming in to me here. Let me scroll down. Okay, back to the stock price. Looking at the stock price right now. We did get CPI come in today. Good. Down. We love that. Fantastic. It has triggered a bull market. I already knew we were in it anyway, but it's good to have it confirmed by the banks, even though they're always behind. Why anyone would invest in banks, I have no idea. They make no money for the shareholders. Bank of America, 5% over the last 5 years. 5 years? Pointless. And with legislation, they're going to get, with higher regulation, they're going to make even less money. And they never predict anything. They just simply confirm when it's already happened. Anyway, let me love your updates. I got 3,107 bucks, varied from 390 and up. What's your thoughts? Good hold. Keep up the great work. D-Check, thank you so much indeed. You're very welcome. Again, I need to know more. If you become a member, you can call into the show. And for those of you who... in fact, I'll tell you at the end. Something special happened today, and we'll tell you what it is at the end. We've got a comment here in a foreign language. Let me have a look at it, translate it. We have members now in 18 countries of the world. We have one of the highest the highest engagement rate of any channel on YouTube when it comes to, that's YouTube TV, by the way, YouTube TV of the highest for the most live viewers who are members. 95% of our live viewers are members. It's higher than any other channel on YouTube. Way more than Mr. Beast. He's about 8 to 9%. Let me see what this comment is here. It's in Spanish. Okay, I will speak to you in Spanish. Here we go.
Alguien que hable español, por favor. Punto que dice Martyn, ¿cómo vamos con Virgin Galactic?
Okay, we have members. We don't have. Do we have anybody from Spain? Let me have a look if we have anybody from Spain in our list. We have members in Chile, USA, UK, Australia, Turkey, Italy, Portugal, Ireland, Uruguay, Canada, Uganda, Lebanon, Norway, South Africa, Argentina, Germany, Dominican Republic, or Mexico. No, we don't have anybody from Spain yet. You'd be the first person to be a member from Spain. You'd be the first person, and the flag will belong to you. Let me put White Knight back on the screen. White Knight is now at 23,000 feet. She is coming back down to Spaceport America. We will be watching to see. what the report of that is. Here is the, let me give it to you right now. Here is the invitation to become a member. And I'm going to talk to you now in Spanish. Every country of the world is recognized here. We are a global channel. We go out to 18 countries and 14 languages. Spanish. Okay. Welcome, Melvin. Welcome, Melvin, and all guests today from Spain and Mexico and other Spanish-speaking countries. Be the first person to be a member from Spain to fly the flag for your country. We have Mexico already. If you are from Spain, the link is in the chat. Please, you are welcome. Okay.
Bienvenido Melvin, y yo estoy desde España y México y otros países de habla hispana. Sé la primera persona en ser miembro de España para enarbolar la bandera de tu país. Ya tenemos México. Si eres de España, el enlace está en el chat. Por favor, eres bienvenido.
There you go. If we haven't yet got your country as a member, become a member and you too can fly the flag for your country. We have 18 countries represented now and we go out in 14 languages. Our audiences are all over the world. We aim to be the first YouTube TV channel in the world to have a total global audience. And we already go live 10 hours a day, more than any other channel. That's our aim. To be the most honest, real channel on YouTube. This is my overall portfolio today. We're just watching the overall markets, and that is important. I've said to you that my portfolio bottomed in December, and it's right. I declared the bull market in December. We are green today. Let's go to Virgin Galactic colors because we are doing Virgin Galactic today. They are Virgin Galactic colors right now. We are up consistently on the day, the week, the month, the 3 month, the year to date. You can see if we go to the Roth IRA, the week, the month, the 3 months, the year to date, the 1 year, and the all position. We are up consistently. This was all from $5,000. My portfolio only has $4 a week coming into my portfolio. 4. That's it. $4. And I share that with you live on the screen. So from 5,000 to 57,000 live on the show in front of everyone around the world. And there you go. All right, let's look at the stock price of Virgin Galactic. Tomorrow we're going to report live with the Jerome Powell and the Fed. If we get a skip or a pause, then up goes Virgin Galactic to $7 if the flight is confirmed. They're probably trying to get it confirmed today. If they do that, of course, then the stock is going to $7 a share. Here is the position. We're now down at 17,000. She's coming into land now at Spaceport America. There we go. If you've just tuned in, please click subscribe and ring the bell. If you've not rung the bell, you will not be notified about the breaking news as I get it. And if you do tap the like button, YouTube will share this video as soon as it goes live to you, so you won't miss these breaking news items as well. Very, very important. Okay, let me read some of these comments. Martyn, I'd like to become a member, but not just to fly my flag, but to learn more about stocks and how to invest. Do you have a playlist or do you provide any schooling for members? Yes, we do. And it's all free. We don't charge for anything. I go live 10 hours a day for members. I answer all your questions. I make videos on the things that you want to know. We can do polls. You can call in live to the show. You can ask me live. You can share links with me. There's the invitation to join. Okay? There is the invitation to join should you wish to do so. All right? And Melvin, I've got a comment here in Spanish. Let me read it out. It says, Martyn, I saw some videos of yours that spoke in English, but the lyrics were translated into Spanish. That's why I started to follow you. Yes, I go out in 14 languages.
Martyn, vi algunos videos tuyos que hablaba en English, pero las letras se traducían al español, por eso empecé a seguirte. Bendiciones, gracias.
You are very welcome. My videos, once processed, go out in 14 different languages. Thank you for joining me. You are most welcome. We are live up to 10 hours a day, aiming to be the most honest, real, live channel in the world on YouTube TV. I will never give up and never give in until that goal is achieved.
De nada mis videos una vez procesados salen en 14 idiomas diferentes. Gracias por acompañarme. De nada estamos en vivo hasta 10 horas al día con el objetivo de ser el canal de la vida real más honesto.
Del mundo en YouTube TV nunca lo haré rendirse y nunca darse por vencido hasta que se logre ese objetivo.
Virgin Galactic just starting to come up now. We are now down at 16,000 feet. It looks like White Knight is about to land at Spaceport America. It's coming down lower now. We can see that the whole area was not cleared off. That's another sign that you know the Unity is not attached. If it was, you'd see it anyway, but it's not. And the fact we have other planes very close to it shows you that we're not attached to Unity. Hopefully we'll get a flight announcement. And I want to... Oh, Virgin Galactic is moving now on this again. It's going up. People are scalp trading it. Now I want to put an urgent warning out. I repeat this message over and over and over again. Other YouTubers are spreading false information. Why? Most people, humans are lazy. Mostly. We're all lazy, aren't we? Humans are selfish, and they are trying to make a name for themselves spreading false information. And there's the videos. If you go to the homepage of my channel, go to videos, click on the videos tab, you will see the chart for Virgin Galactic. If you've not yet seen it, there it is. There's our chart, full analysis. People ask me, can you give full chart analysis? I did it there for you. The false information is there. It's all there for you. Go and check it out. Okay, YouTubers are making up ridiculous statements about June 25th simply to get you to watch the video. That's all they're doing. And I'm trying to help people. That's why I go live. If you've not followed me before, you will know I am actually the world piano man. And my aim is to help people, not to make money on this, not to sell videos, but to build the most honest, real YouTube channel, YouTube TV channel in the world. That's my aim. Virgin Galactic now is 16.3. It's coming down. And then we'll look out from Virgin Galactic for an update on news. They've not announced this. We jumped on it this morning thanks to one of my members for alerting me of this one. I missed this one. I was on a live show at the time. So I want to put a huge thank you out to Lewis, who gave me the information. Thank you, Martin. I am from the Dominican Republic, living in New Jersey. I have 5,000 shares of Virgin Galactic. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I wish you all the very best. Dominican Republic, we have represented one of our flags. There you go. And we have cash prize giveaways live on the show all the time as well. If you want to be in on our cash prize draws as well, you can. It's on martynlucas.com/giveaway. Now, if you've not yet signed up, if you want to get the breaking news and information, we have scalp trades every morning. Very successful with my team. I have a whole team starting to research for you at 3 a.m. in the morning. And we had one yesterday, 130%. I took a profit at 75%. We are consistently winning on those. If you want to get those, they are posted on my Twitter account. I'll share with you my Twitter right now. This is my Twitter. I post it from 3 a.m. in the morning when we get the announcements. Here is my Twitter. This is where I get information and I post it before I go live, and then I go live on it. So there is my Twitter account. If you've missed that, you can take part in our polls for Virgin Galactic. We've got lots of polls running, and you might be interested in that. All right, so there's my Twitter account just there. Back to Virgin Galactic. The overall markets are going up. The bull market is now being declared by Bank of America yesterday. I declared it 6 months ago. And we are in a bull market now, even though it's weak. You shouldn't be buying any of this. You should already be in. I wouldn't recommend anyone. And again, this is not financial advice at all. This is only my experiences, supported by my team. What we're doing here, we're at 15,000 feet now. We're coming down. Let's find out now. I will try and get some information from Virgin Galactic and see if we've got any positive data from this. And anyway, ask me any question you like. I'll put it on the screen. I have to prioritize my members, though. Now, we have a birthday coming up on our show in just a few days' time. We will be 2 years old in 13 days. We're going to get drunk and drink and mess about and have a laugh. We do it. We have 5 celebrations a year. My birthday, the show birthday, St. Patrick's Day, Christmas and New Year. And the second birthday is one of those events. And in 13 days' time, we're trying to get to 1 million views on our birthday. If we do, I'm going to drink and get drunk live on the show. It should be a lot of fun. If you want to help us, we're 2 weeks behind schedule. If at the end of the show, in a few minutes' time, if you click the shorts playlist, there it is in the chat for you. I posted it 3 times so you can see it. There's 1,015-second videos in there. If you click on the shorts playlist, we could actually get to 1 million views by the birthday, but we are about 2 weeks behind schedule. If you want to help us achieve that goal, please do that. Tim Rogers, Martyn, when will Virgin Galactic start advertising on TV with ads with more exposure? It's a very good question. Honestly, the reason I think behind that, I want to be absolutely clear on this. Virgin is not the brand it used to be. We have to be clear on this. Virgin Orbit died not because, and I have a sponsor from Virgin Galactic who made the apps for the technology, so I know exactly what I'm talking about with Virgin Galactic. I went to the Virgin Galactic space station as well. I actually met the people there, and I knew it was going to be a failure, and I announced it on the show. And the reason why it was a failure, we're at 13,000 feet now, it's coming down. The reason why it was a failure, because the brand of Virgin Galactic is gone. What do I mean by that? I've worked for Sir Richard Branson when he was younger and a different person than he is today. However, they used to be the marketing king. Virgin knew how to market their products. They are rubbish at marketing. They are rubbish at marketing. If you go on Google, I rank higher for the Virgin Galactic song, higher than Khaled, their own Virgin artist. I rank higher than that. They're not promoting it. Their advertisement is rubbish. Their TV coverage is non-existent. Hardly anyone is talking about Virgin Galactic. The reason why Virgin Orbit failed was not because they missed on the mission, which they did, of course, was because the presentation to the shareholders was abysmal. It needs to look like, excuse me, I've got something in my eye. It needs to look like Tesla. It needs to look like SpaceX. It needs to look like NASA. It doesn't, and it should, and it deserves it. It doesn't. Virgin brand used to be sexy, rock and roll, full of excitement. Unfortunately, Richard Branson has let the ball slip on this. And when we saw him at the pad a few days ago for the last launch, May 25th, he was there, filmed, didn't even react. He didn't react for 2 reasons. One, he knows that he's financially in trouble. Virgin Orbit collapsed, and then we saw the collapse of the Virgin Galactic brand and the share price of Virgin Galactic in the last couple of years. He's in a lot of financial difficulty, even though he did get his money out of the Virgin Orbit deal. That was an awful deal for all of us. And the presentation, if you watch the presentation, there's White Knight still coming down. The presentation for Virgin Orbit was diabolical. It was in a back bedroom, someone on an iPhone. It wasn't literally on an iPhone. I'm just making a joke. It was terrible. And I offered to do the broadcast for Virgin Orbit. I said, please let me be the face of Virgin Galactic. Well, on YouTube and on Google, I am. I rank #1 for all the search terms of Virgin Galactic, above Virgin Galactic themselves. And that shouldn't be happening. But it is, because their marketing is rubbish. Is it they've run out of money? Well, money is an issue. We're at 10,000 feet now, but it's more to do with Richard Branson isn't the way he used to be. He's not behind it the way he used to be. And that's a reality. However, does that pose opportunity? It does, but we need to attract more investors. We need to attract people to this stock, and it's not getting the attention yet it deserves. Let's hope it will in the future. Anyway, the documentary about Virgin Orbit UK launches on Channel 4 in the UK next month. I was there. I was there. It's very near to where I live. I actually went there, and the whole thing was a disaster. Anyway, so that's my answer to you, Tim. When will they start advertising? Well, financially, probably can't afford it right now. And two, it's not the brand it used to be. That's the reality. I mean, you know, people will try and tell you other things and excite you with rubbish, but again, I'm never going to lie. I'm not trying to get you to watch my videos. I'm not going to make up stories to get you to watch or tell you that something's great when it ain't. I just tell you what it is. If it's great, it's great. If it's rubbish, it's rubbish. I've worked for Sir Richard Branson on the Virgin experiences. And we've got people just coming in now, so I was going to share this with you. You know, I put a video out a couple of days ago, and I told everybody about all the scammers on YouTube making rubbish about the June 25th flight. Do you remember all of that? And I try to work out why they're saying it. Why are they saying it? And this is what I found out in the end. Some clown wrote it on Reddit. Nobody, someone with no followers, hardly any, nobody works for Virgin, just some idiot in his bedroom. And they picked up on it. And I went, well, why on earth would you even pick up on that? It's rubbish. And it says, and I had 3 people comment on my channel saying it's on their website. I went, it's on Virgin Galactic's website. And they went, yeah. What the hell are you talking about? It's not on their website. So I went to look around, and the only 25 I found on their website was this. Unity 25. Well, we all know that was 25th of May when Unity flew, right? After doing some more research, if you translate this word into certain languages and then allow for a spelling mistake, it spells the word June. So June 25th. That's where they got it from. That was enough for some YouTubers to report that June 25th was a flight. It got them loads of views, made them loads of money. They stuffed it to you. I put a video out saying this is false and announcing that, you know, I don't make videos for people to watch. I make videos to build an honest community. That's why I'm always live. If I just want to make videos, I just make videos and make money. But I don't do that. I go live and report the news because that's what I do. There you go. Anyway, there is no flight on June 25th. If there is a flight on June 25th, it has nothing to do with YouTubers, Redditors, or somebody translating badly with a spelling mistake. Anyway, some people don't care. Let me read there. I was there too. Yeah, it was a bit of a disaster, Keaton S. It was the worst presentation of any company in the history of anyone producing publicly traded companies. It was the worst presentation I've ever seen in my life. I offered to do it, and they didn't listen to me. They'd rather do it themselves, and then they screwed over the company. And then we had all the situation with what was his name? They were texting me. What was it? I was in conversation with them. Forget the name of the company now, who were going to take over Virgin Galactic. It was a Dallas company just down the road from me. They were in contact with me saying they were going to buy it and save Virgin Orbit. Richard Branson wouldn't have it. He stepped in. He prevented it from happening. He ended up screwing over all of the stock, the investors, and ended up getting his money out. Thank you very much indeed. It saved him a load of money, but we all got screwed. Remember what happened there? The deal could have gone through, but it would have meant that Richard wouldn't have got his money out to protect his assets. So, again, he's a businessman. He's not here for the shareholders. Understand that, right? No one cares. No one cares about you. No one cares about me. Business is business, and that's what they did. There was an offer on the table which would have saved Virgin Orbit. So just be under no illusion, Virgin Galactic could go exactly the same way. Right, we're coming into land now at 7,000 feet. This is Virgin White Knight. Now, remember, there could be a delay. We could already be on the ground. So are you still a fan of Sir Richard Branson? Yeah, of course. Well, am I a fan? I mean, I'm not a fan. I respect him as a businessman. He's very successful. However, the last 5 businesses that he's produced have gone bankrupt. And Virgin Galactic could go bankrupt as well. It's running out of money. It could easily go bankrupt. That could be 6 in a row. So I don't respect his work. I don't respect his track record. No. How could anybody respect the track record? Is it 5 businesses in a row that have gone bankrupt? So not particularly great. But at the end of the day, though, he's a good businessman. He protected himself. He did the right thing. I mean, isn't that what you're going to do right now? Aren't you all going to sell for a profit and take your money out of Virgin Galactic? What does it mean when you sell a stock? It means the share price goes down and somebody else is left holding the bag. That's business. That's the stock market. That's how it works. Is that wrong? No. That's the deal. But if you think Richard Branson or Virgin Galactic care about your shares, they don't. They don't. And my commitment to you is I care about my members and my viewers. That's my passion. That's what I care about. And I do not want to be the guy who makes videos to make money. I make live videos more than regular videos. And I am about helping people and telling you the truth. That's it. People don't believe that. It's like they live in a world of negativity. I get it all the time. We're down now to 7,000 feet. We want to see if we get any information here from Virgin about the success of this flight. Stock price is holding up. It's not going to do anything great yet until the news comes out. The news isn't out yet. Virgin Galactic are rubbish at promoting this. The only person who talks about their stock live is me. I wonder if our fellow YouTubers will make videos later on this afternoon. They won't go live. They'll make a video saying it's June 25th again. You'll all watch it. I hope if you guys do actually click on this false information, that you actually say, now you have the evidence from me in the chat. You comment and say, we know why you said June 25th. The Redditor is discredited. The information is wrong. The translation was incorrect. I hope you tell people because I am very competitive and I absolutely want to crush the, I don't call it competition. There's no competition there, but I want to crush people who make up false stories because people actually waste their money. They go in, they invest on this stuff and they lose their money and they come in and say, I've lost all my money. I hate that. Why is White Knight up? White Knight was up. He went to 52,000 feet. Release height. It is testing. That's what's going on here, Mike Wilson. Yeah, literally had no idea this flight was happening today. Only your video. Yeah, you won't. You won't. Virgin Galactic will not tell you anything. He won't tell you anything. But what you will get in an hour from now, get a barrage of videos coming out from other people telling you a load of rubbish. And unfortunately, we're human beings. We get greedy. We want to know what's going on. And if someone's on YouTube, they must know what they're talking about. It's not true at all. It's not true at all. And they will make lots of money because you'll watch it. Anyway, if you do watch that rubbish, please say, Martyn Lucas says hello. And we know now why you said June 25th. Anyway. She's coming into land now, 7,000 feet. Remember, there can be a few second delay as we come into the airport. You can see she's turning now. This is White Knight 2. I can tell you now that she's not attached to Unity, or Unity's not attached to her. Probably the right way around of saying that. So I want to be absolutely clear. This is not the Italian Air Force. I mean, the Italian Air Force won't be in White Knight either. There's no room for them if you know how the ship's put together. How do you think? Why do they keep silence after last test flight? I've said this several times. Why? One, Richard Branson is not behind the marketing of Virgin Galactic anymore. If he was, they'd be doing it. Two, they're a rocket company. They've got to be very, very careful what they announce in case there's not going to be a crash, by the way. There's no crash. We're at different heights. See that? Quick, turn away. That's another way you can tell there's Unity is not attached, because if Unity was attached, we'd be in a rocket state, and then other flights would not be allowed to be in this airspace. But that's not the case right now. And also, Virgin Galactic are very, very wary of their stock price right now. They would like the stock price to go up, but as I've said over and over again, the whales, the handful of whales that own this stock, want it to go down to $1.50. It's why I don't keep buying it. I own it, I hold it, but I also wait for lower prices. I don't care if it doesn't go lower, though. I don't need it to go lower because my portfolio is where it needs to be. It's balanced. Look, here's my overall portfolio. I'm making money without any risk. Look, I'm up from $5,000 to $41 in my main account, from $0 to $15,000 in my $5,000 overall, $57,000. I'm always making money consistently, right? Up on the day, up on the week, up on the month, up on the 3 months. I've been up on the year consistently. The bull market started in December. I've said it over and over again. So I won't buy any more at this price. I don't need to, because I want to make sure that I'm consistently up. I can make money in another stock. I don't have to own Virgin Galactic, right? It's very high risk. Anyway, we're at 6,000 feet. She's taking her time coming down, which would suggest they're doing testing on board. And hopefully we'll get some information from Virgin Galactic today. We shall see how it all pans out. Anyway, we're just about coming to the end of our broadcast because she's going to land in a few moments' time, and there'll be nothing to say until I get some more information from Virgin Galactic later on today. Something that happened today on my channel I want to share with you. I don't know if you all know this or appreciate this, but AI has completely and utterly put the nail in the coffin for musicians. It's destroying live music. And what is happening now, there was a video the other day produced, a song produced of what was it? I'm trying to think what it was now. A song by Michael Jackson. And it was all made by AI. Absolutely terrible. And it's now impossible for artists, musicians to promote their music because AI is trending and AI is taking over. It knows how to, the thumbnails, the algorithm, the whole thing. So today I started a battle. I am now starting a battle fighting against AI. I am no longer doing music videos to try and trend with Elton John or anything like that. I am going the completely other way. All my videos are edited live. I do them all myself on my own. And for those of you who don't know, I was voted by Sir Elton John as the world piano man. And I'm trying to show that we can save music. All right, I've created a hashtag which is AI free, and it's now trending on Twitter. And I'm putting a video out every morning after my opening bell show. And I'm trying to fight back. Our world premiere this morning was this one. It was Daniel. This is it here in the chat. I hope you'll all support me at the end of this in a couple of moments and go and take a quick look. Because music, it's the day the music died yesterday. AI is killing music. It's destroying it. So I produced this live as if there are 4 or 5 cameramen in here in my studio to show you that we can do music live and edit it live and it's real. And I hope that at the end of this video, you will go and have a quick listen to this. So Elton John named me the world piano man. There's a little bit. I can't say any more than that because it will copyright me. Please go and check it out at the end of this video. There it is. I can't play any more than that, but hopefully you'll go and support that. And I do that at the end of every opening bell. I have a world premiere that airs on YouTube TV. And I really appreciate it. if you can just take a few minutes out of your life to take a 5-minute break and listen to some music. Right, here we go. We are looking at White Knight. Go back to it right now. How do you, let me read some more comments. Mike Wilson, how do you think Richard Branson cruise line business will do? Is it public? I don't know anything about that business. I think the cruise business is having a major overhaul because the technology will need to be updated. I wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk can bring out some solar powered. In fact, they already exist, but we need to move into more efficient ships. The Carnival got destroyed. Carnival owned CCL. I used to work for Carnival. I did all their cruise lines. CCL own a whole 19 different cruise companies, P&O and so on and so forth. And that whole industry is on its knees right now. We're at 6,000 feet. We are coming down. We can see it coming down now at 6,000 feet. Coming down quite quick now, 5.8. 5.7, we are coming down, and we'll be looking for some data from this flight. Anyway. Elon will definitely bring some kind of electric-powered cruise liner, I'm sure. It's not on his radar for a long time, though, and tourism isn't really his thing anyway, but it'll come anyway because he sells his patents. The patents are available to everybody. So he wants everyone to do it. He's all about a sustainable future. So that's why I own Tesla. This is my position on Tesla. I own it. It's the right balance for my portfolio. I have $4,000, which is 26% of my Roth IRA. That is extremely overweighted, but that's fine. That's all I need to own. Virgin Galactic now down to 5,200 feet. It's coming down quickly. Could I ask a huge favor from everybody? We've got 74 people watching. Help me spread the news for Virgin Galactic because they're rubbish at it. We've got 74 watching. It spreads the news by you simply tapping the like button. All you got to do is tap the like button and YouTube will share to more people. More people will get to hear about Virgin Galactic. More people will buy the shares of Virgin Galactic. 44 likes. We've got 74 viewing. 44 likes. Let's give it a few seconds. Let's get to 60. 60 likes would be absolutely great. This was a surprise video. No one knew this was going to happen. No one knew I was going to go live. There we go. Look at that. Brilliant. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you very much indeed. And if you do go and look at those videos later on today from those YouTubers telling you lies, tell them Martin Lucas sent you. And the fact that you know where June 25th come from. I did a lot of research in that. Asked a lot of people and in the end found out where they got it from, how they decided that May 25th was June 25th with that translation. Unbelievable. But anyway, people don't care. They just want to make money out of you. I don't. I made all the money I ever need from touring as the world piano man. I'm here to help people. That's all I want to do is help people. I did it when it came in. Thank you, Terry. There you go. Terry on the screen. He literally is the future. Of course, Elon Musk has completely killed GM and Ford now. No one's actually saying that, but I'm going to say it before anybody else says it. Elon Musk has killed Ford and GM. If you want to know why, go back and watch my Tesla video. Completely and utterly checkmated them. And what I mean by that, very quickly, if you want to go and see my video on that, there it is. Tesla is a 6X. It's completely destroyed GM and Ford. No one's recognized it yet, but they have. And silly people bought Ford and GM when that announcement came out. And what happened? The share price of Ford went up, and then it came back down again because people just dumped it. Ford and GM, nail in the coffin. I'm sorry, but that's the reality of it. We're 8,000 feet now. Hang on a minute. White Knight is going back up. This is interesting. in not perhaps a good way either. Not perhaps a good way. Are we doing another pass of the test? We're going back up again. And we're going back up quite quickly. Now then, two reasons for that. Either they couldn't land for some reason, or they're testing again. Well, we'll know in about 5 minutes, because if we head up quickly to 50,000 feet, we know they're retracing that test. We know they're doing that again. So let's see, 11,500. Could they not land for a problem? And then they're going to another airport because for some reason they can't land there at the airport or whatever reason? Or are we heading to 50,000 feet and doing another test? Let's have a look. There won't be any major reaction to the stock price because Virgin Galactic don't report anything. They're rubbish at it. Okay. So I tell you what we're going to do. I stream up to 10 hours live a day. And the only thing I ever ask is people to just support my music. That's all I ask. And I don't make any money from the music either because it's all copyrighted music, all of it. So I'm going to see now how supportive that you could be for me. So what I'm going to do is this. I've just released a world premiere this morning. It is Daniel. We're trying to fight back against AI. And I'm going to give you the link right now. I'm going to take a 5-minute break, a restroom break, a quick cup of tea. We're going to keep Virgin Galactic, and I'm going to give everyone the opportunity to go and watch my world premiere here in the chat. There it is. There's my world premiere. I will put it on the screen here. We'll just go back to Virgin Galactic just a second. I will take a 5-minute break and give everyone the chance to watch it, leave their thoughts and comments, and let's see. And I'll be right back. This stream will continue. But it will have my premiere playing here. It's the world premiere. Only got released about an hour ago. So I'd like everyone, if you wouldn't mind taking a 5-minute break with me, as we keep Virgin Galactic on the screen. Here is my world premiere. It just premiered a few moments ago. And we're going to take a 5-minute break, give everyone the chance to watch it. The link's in the chat. See you back in a couple of minutes. I'll take a quick restroom break. I'm always live. I have to have breaks, otherwise I'll, explode, right? We're going back up on Virgin Galactic. So here is the world premiere. It just started right now. See you back in a couple of minutes' time. If you could all go and watch this now, it'd be very, very helpful. Here we go. See you back in a few minutes right after. Okay, thank you ever so much, everybody who did check out my premiere. I really do appreciate that very much indeed. Very, very kind of you. That was my music channel, and hopefully you all enjoyed the music. I appreciate your support, trying to keep music live. AI is killing music, and it makes all the difference, you doing that. It's the only way I can survive now with my music, and I really do appreciate it very much indeed. All right, thanks for that. Back to Virgin Galactic. Let's read your comments here. Nice one for covering this, Space Monkey. You're very welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Thought I'd read and heard somewhere that they were hiring some new pilots. Yes, that's correct. That is correct. I have verified that. That is correct. You're absolutely right. I'm holding strong on space, says Emilo. Martyn, thanks for a clear understanding of the lack of marketing rollout. Tim, you're very, very welcome, Tim. Welcome to you. She's going back up 12,000 feet now. We're trying to get some news. Virgin Galactic have declined from commenting yet. We hope to get some more clarification sooner than later. I just want to do a quick poll here. Start a poll. I want to find out how many of you did. Did you take a listen? Whoops, we have one every day. Listen to our world premiere. I want to see how many did. Please be honest. This is the most honest channel on TV. We want to be always tell the truth. I don't want anyone just making up stories. Just tell me the truth. If you didn't watch it, just say so. Did you take a listen to our world premiere? I'd like to know if you did have a listen to that. Thank you for taking part in the poll. All right. Okay. And if you did, as I say, just leave a comment there. It will make all the difference to me. We're still watching White Knight. Let's go over to the stock price. Stock price is moving. Okay, the news is getting out. People are sharing and liking the video. That's good. Up she goes. 431. Very nice indeed. There's my position. There's my brokerage position. I'm up 12% on my main account. I'm down 6% on my Roth IRA. I always trade on my Roth IRA and I hold my brokerage. Why? Because I pay no tax on my Roth IRA. That's why. I listened to the Eve song. That was a world premiere that you referenced. Was that the world premiere that you referenced? No, that was out a few weeks ago, Big Bree. The one I mean was today. I've just played it. It's just been shown. Every morning after the opening bell, I have a world premiere. This is it here. In the chat right there. We just went and watched it. I think you may have just missed it. But we took a break. I took a 5-minute break and then people nipped across to my music channel to watch it. Thank you very much. I have to have a break sometimes, so rather than take a break and do nothing and give you nothing, I give everyone the opportunity to check out my world premiere. And the idea of that is I'm trying to fight back because AI has killed music. Now, this is very concerning to me. This is concerning. We have White Knight now. White Knight went up to 50,000 feet. It came into land. It was nearly landing. It was 8,000 feet. Shot back up again. Hang on a minute. Are we attached? No. No. Is Unity attached? We've got the camera. Hang on. Yeah, that's the camera crew. We've got the camera crew on it. Yeah, White Knight as the usual camera crew on it. Okay, it's being filmed. Okay, so it's maybe filming something for publicity. You asked about it earlier. I just realised that is that Robin Hood? You're not based in the UK. I am based in the UK. My studio is here in Dallas. This is Robin Hood, yes. This is what I use. If you want free stocks from Robin Hood, tell me and I'll give you my referral. Roth IRA, guessing you have a US citizenship. I have a green card. Yeah, I live in both countries. My home is in England and my studio is here in Texas. Yeah, okay. We're at 4,000 feet. We may have landed now. So we went straight back up again. And we may have landed now because there could be a slight delay there. I wouldn't be surprised if we've landed back at Spaceport America. We may have landed now because it's gone offline. I am predicting that we've landed. Okay, I'm calling it that we've landed. That makes perfect sense to me. So let's go back to the stock price and then we can wrap up this video. Get ready for our closing bell this afternoon. Looks like they've landed. It makes perfect sense. Oh, hang on, it's moving again. No, hang on. No. We're back at 7,000 feet again. Why do you prefer the US to UK? I don't prefer the US to the UK. I'm here because my wife is here. I met my wife in the US, so I have a home in the US as well. My heart is in the UK, in Cornwall, and my studio is here in Texas. There we go. We're back up in the air again. We didn't land. Would like to be on Robinhood, but I believe they postponed the UK launch after COVID. It's got nothing to do with COVID. The launch is coming this year, though, and I will share it with everybody. Robinhood, 100% is a 10x. It's one of my biggest positions. This is my Robinhood position. It's a 10x. I'm up 9%. I'm 9% on one account, 11% on the other account. This is a 10x, 100%. 100%. It's outperforming Charles Schwab. Look at the 3 months. There's the reason there. Look, we've got 7.7% on Robinhood, and we got 5 point. It's outperforming Charles Schwab. It will grow faster. Its technology is far more advanced. The whole structure. I'm not sponsored by Robinhood. I just know that to be a fact. Yeah, I don't get the Robinhood 10x because you're looking at the market cap. That's why. That's why. You're looking at the market cap and you're going, it can't possibly make that much money. The market cap is simply the number of shares divided times by the value of the price, and that gives you the market cap. That does not tell you the true value of the company. The true value of the company is the balance sheet. And what you're looking at is the share price. I do not buy stocks. I do not buy shares. I buy companies. Period. That's what I do. And the reason why I buy a company or any company is, one, does the company do anything proprietary, anything unique that nobody else does? Robinhood, yes. Does it hold plenty of cash on the books? Yes. Is it is it solvent? Is it fluid? Can it survive all kinds of upturns and downtrends? Yes. Does it attract the wrong kind of investor? Yes, it does. It attracts very young, influential, silly, inexperienced Redditors, Twitters, God knows what else, who talk about GameStop, stuff like this. They did the right thing. Robinhood did the right thing. Other brokerages halted the trade. It was the right thing to do. It happens every day on the stock market. It's how the stock market works. Whether you believe it's corrupt or not is up to you, but that's how it works. You've got to know how the game is to win. Otherwise, you never win because you're just trying to fight the system. Robinhood did the right thing. However, unlike Charles Schwab did the same thing. However, Charles Schwab's typical investor isn't on Reddit going, "Oh, I can't trade my stocks today." Whereas on YouTube, on Robinhood, young, influential, silly, inexperienced investors are ranting and raving, getting ridiculously angry because everybody wants to get rich quick for doing absolutely nothing. So they all started making silly comments. The comments then started to get the stock get shorted and the bad publicity and all the rest of it. And those people aren't important. The big investors are realizing that Robinhood is the best way forward. They're now starting to use it. I have all my money on it. And the reason why is, 1, it's the cheapest way to buy crypto. 2, it's the cheapest way to buy stocks. 3, its Roth IRA is phenomenal. 4, its customer service is brilliant. I can phone them up and get a conversation with them straight away. Instant transfers. Now, some people say the charts are rubbish. It gives you no information. If you're using your app to give you information of what to invest in, you're not an investor. You're a gambler. When I invest in a company, I look at the balance sheet, and we did a poll on our channel, and 80%, I think 88% of the poll, or was it 78? 78%, I think it was, said they've never read the balance sheet for stocks they buy. Can you believe that? Well, that's the reality, I'm afraid. So, whereas the typical investor on Charles Schwab Merrill Lynch does read the balance sheet, all right? People on Robinhood are buying an app. They're not buying a company. I buy a company. I use Robinhood and I do my research externally. I don't do my research on Robinhood. No, I get to know what the CEO is doing. Who is the CEO? What are they doing? Look at the balance sheet. Then I just use Robinhood to buy the app, to buy the stock. Simple as that. So I know that Robinhood are going to 10x because their technology is far more advanced than Charles Schwab. People are going to come back. They're going to be a global brokerage. They're going to be all over the world. When they go to the UK, they'll go all over Europe. That's going to happen this year. And there's no competition. Like there's no competition for Apple. There's no competition for Google. There's no competition for Virgin Galactic. There's no competition for Tesla. There's no competition for Microsoft. There's no competition for Robinhood. These are all. There's no competition for Coca-Cola. There's no competition for J&J. There's no competition for McDonald's, and there's no competition for Amazon. They're the stocks that I own. They're the ones that hold up the majority of my portfolio. So I don't need the details of other brokerages. I just need the best way to buy the stocks. I already know what I want. That's it. So anyway, that's why I know that Robinhood is a 10x. Is it worth a 10x? No. Is Virgin Galactic worth $100 a share? No. But it will go there because it will trade there. Trading price, market cap, it's got nothing to do with the value of the company. If you're buying Apple because it's a $2.5-3 trillion company, that's the wrong reason to buy it. You're buying Apple because Apple innovates more than anyone else, has so much cash on the books, it can never go bankrupt. It's secure in its investments. It has a proprietary product that everybody buys. I have just bought the Mac Studio Ultra 1 chip, and I've got the Mac Studio Ultra Max 2 chip coming today. Everything in my studio is Apple. I am committed to it, and other people are the same. And for that reason alone, I buy it. Now, you say, can you overpay for a stock like that? My answer is no, you can't. If you're trying to trade it, and remember I have 2 accounts, my day trading account, my scalp trading account, and my long-term investments, they are different. From a point of view of scalp trading, of course you can overpay because you want to make profit on the same hour, same minute, and we do that every morning. We have a scalp trade yesterday. We were 75% up. We start researching at 3 a.m. in the morning, and we put it out on my Twitter account, and people jump in and they follow me, and they should never follow me, but they do. And we make money on that every day. That I scalp trade. However, mainly I'm a long-term investor. So from a long-term investing point of view, and I'll give you the best example of that. Best example of that is McDonald's. Everyone talks about McDonald's as overpriced. And particularly, we did a poll amongst young investors. They get very angry about this stuff, all the reasons, for some reason. They call it an old man, a granddad stock, and they say, I can't wait for it to come down. I never short stocks, and I'm never bearish. I'm always optimistic. And they're always going, it's overpriced, it's this, that, and the other. What a ridiculous statement is that? And then I ask the same people, and I say, why do you say that? Well, McDonald's makes this amount of money. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I go, have you read the balance sheet? No. Well, okay, so how much money does it make? Well, blah, 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 blah. It's overpriced, it's overbought, blah, blah, blah. And they refer to one thing and one thing only. They do this. This is what they do. People have no idea what they're talking about. Always do this. They go and they scroll down and they look at one thing. They look at one thing. How many of you do this? How many of you do this? Price to earnings ratio. How many of you do that? Tell the truth. How many of you do that? You go, it's 30 times earnings. It can't be worth anything. It's rubbish. It's not worth that. And Warren Buffett would always say, buy value. Right? Right? Would you rather buy something cheap and rubbish or expensive and good? And they go, I'm not buying it. It's 30 times earnings. And goes, is that it? Have you read the balance sheet? Well, no, but that says 30 times earnings. Right? Okay. 30 times earnings. So you won't buy it then because it's too expensive. It's rubbish. Yeah, not buying it. It's rubbish. Okay. Apple, 30 times earnings. You won't buy Apple either? Rubbish company? Yeah, it's too expensive. Okay. Have you looked at the balance sheet? No. Can you read a balance sheet? Do you understand numbers? Do you understand tax? No. Right. Okay. Well, how is it possible to overpay for land? The answer is, it isn't. It isn't. Is it the right time to buy a house now? It's always the right time to buy a house. Because if you wait for the interest rates to come down, the house prices are going to go up. House prices are always going to go up. That is the definition of investing. House, land, always go up. What is McDonald's? McDonald's is land. Nothing to do with burgers whatsoever. They could stop selling burgers tomorrow and still make money. Because they have prime real estate all over the world in the prime locations. And that value of that asset will always go up. So you can always buy quality stocks because it's always worth more in the future. Always. When I was touring as the world piano man, I performed in the best theatres in the world. Right? London Palladium, Blackpool Grand, all over the place. The more I charged for my tickets, the more tickets I sold. When I started off, I started selling my tickets for cheap. Buy one, get one free. Give them away on the beach. Couldn't sell them for toffee. It was a quality product. We had a quality show. We had the British Philharmonic Orchestra. We had showgirls. We had all this stuff. And I kept increasing the price and I could sell tickets easy. So if you've got a quality product, you can charge what you like and you'll always get it. So there you go. That's the philosophy of investing. And if you want to buy McDonald's, it's always the right time to buy it. Don't listen to people who don't listen to anybody who doesn't understand numbers and doesn't read balance sheets and doesn't buy property. Don't listen to those people because they don't know what they're talking about. And like those YouTubers yesterday who said June 25th we're going to fly. And then I found out why. Anyway, John Patman says, yeah, I get all that. Just IKBR is a massive broker. What year are you projecting, Hood? 5 years. 5 years. IKBR is a massive broker. It's nowhere near the performance and technology of Robinhood and the money it holds on the books as well. Hi guys, it's not innovative enough. I want innovation. I want something new. What you're talking about? No. Raphael Marquis, hiya guys. I use Think or Swim for charts, but do most of my trading investing on Robinhood. Robinhood has a great interface. Been there, been using them for 6 years. I agree with you, Big Bree. And I just want to point out something as well that a lot of people don't realize. They think that Robinhood is for kids messing around on their apps. Yes, it has a lot of kids messing around on their apps, trading on the toilet. I'll tell you how it is. They sit on the toilet. However, There are some very big investors who invest on Robinhood. I'm not calling myself a big investor. I mean, I'm not a big investor, am I? I mean, not really. I'm a retail investor like everybody else here, right? But I have got, I mean, is that $57,000? Is that nothing? $57,000 on Robinhood? I don't think that's nothing. Anyway, that'll be 100,000 by the end of this year and 200,000 by next year. No question. No question about it. Anyway, no question about it. 100%. 100%. And I can be checked and verified. Unlike YouTubers who make videos, I go live 10 hours a day. I'm always live. You can see what I'm doing. I think she's landed and I wasn't paying attention. I think she's landed. I wasn't paying attention. I think she's landed. Yeah, the last report we had was at 3,000 feet. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'm live up to 10 hours a day every day. I think I've done enough today. She's landed. Yeah, I thought so. Look. Anyway, let's go back to Virgin Galactic. So this is what I think is going to happen, right? And honestly, I'll put my name in the sand on this and I'll declare this as a fact, right? This is what I believe to be the case. Remember that everything I say is verifiable. You can check back everything I say. I'm live all the time, right? I can't make it up. I don't want to make it up, right? This is what I think is going to happen. Today, CPI rate. And this is important. People who invest on certain speculative stocks don't want to look at the broader market, and you have to. Otherwise, you're missing the point. The broader market today was, the inflation came down from 0.4 to 0.1, 0.5 to 5.3. You see all these numbers here, right? You already know this. If you watch the morning show, you already know all that, right? So that's all good. Tomorrow, we're going to report Fed Jerome Powell live on the show. Hopefully, you'll all join me. You can call into the show. You can be live on the show. We're going to have Fed Jerome Powell live on my show tomorrow. And for those of you who don't know my sense of humor, he's everywhere. I'm just going to stream it on my channel, right? Some people go, he's not on your show. Well, he is, because I'm going to stream it. All right. So there you go. Anyway, tomorrow morning we'll have Virgin Galactic going up now. It's landed nice. It'll be $7 if we get that flight by the end of the month. Will we? We don't know yet. We'll find out. When I know, you'll know, okay? Tomorrow at midday, at 1 o'clock, we will find out what Jerome Powell is going to do. I think we've got a pause coming. The markets are priced in a pause. It's not about that. That's predictable. If you understand the numbers, you know that. What's important is if he says next month in July is going to be either a pause or a miss. That's important. And he'll say that at the press conference. That's what's more important. And if he says that, it'll amplify the fact we are in a bull market and people will start to realize we're in a bull market. And then the capitulated investors of Robinhood, those who lost all their money on margin and so on, will come back in. Robinhood will fly up. Robinhood will go to $20 a share. It'll double its price within a month. And then we'll have a 10x within 5 years. That's what I see. That's why I believe that my portfolio will be $100, $100,000 in the end of this year. Okay, and you can follow me every day and you can see if I'm right. Okay, so I started from $5,000, only put $4 a week in. I often get people say to me, that's not true. You can't put $4 a week in. You can't possibly be up this much if you only put $4 a week in. Well, I want to share with you, look, I have to be careful going through my portfolio because I can't give away my account number, right? But can you see here, look, $4. I deposit $4 every Monday morning. That's all I put into my account. $4. That's all I put in. So I just want you to know that. That happens every single Monday. And that's my portfolio. 57.5. All up from $5,000. All I put in is $4 a week. So don't tell me you can't make money from money. It's not about how much money you've got. It's about what you do with it. It's about percentages. It's nothing to do with, well, I've got $1 million, can I make money? Or someone says, I've only got $10, can I make money? Everyone can make money. The hard part is to keep it. It's easy to make money. Easy. The most easiest thing in the world to make money. Easy. The hard part is to keep it. And it's not what you earn that makes you rich. It's what you do with it and what you don't spend that makes you rich. How many people go to Starbucks? I will not buy a Starbucks. I would rather get $6 and buy the S&P, because in 10 years' time, my $6 has turned to $12. If I go to Starbucks with $6, I end up losing $6. I could have made that coffee at home for 10 cents. I invest, I don't spend. That's it. And I didn't start investing until I paid my mortgage off on my car loan. And I did that by only $1 tips. People said, I don't know why you sat on a cruise ship for 4 years. $1 tips. Everybody else was at the pub. They got off at the beaches, went to the pub. I played extra. When everybody else was off the ship, there was no one on the ship apart from the few guests that would stay behind, sip pina coladas. So I'd play 8 hours a day, like 10 hours a day with this channel. 4 years, I bought my house. $1 tips over and over again. I bought my house. So you can buy a house for $1 tips. And there it is. Just do it over and over again. Don't spend your money, waste it on the beach, drinking it, smoking it, invest it. And now my house is worth, I don't know, 4 times what I paid for it originally. And I have no debt, and now I can invest. And there you go. Let's bring the comments in. Quick Q&A. Anybody got any questions for me? Rocket Labs is good. Also have it. It's up now. Congratulations. Yeah, rockets are going to be the thing of the future. No question about it. There's a reason for that. I put out a video a few days ago explaining why Virgin Galactic is going to explode 50x. See this? Did you see this video here? This was based upon evidence that I researched before I put out. 50x. Did you see that video? If you want to go to the main channel and have a little look, there's my videos. Go to videos and the playlist. And there is why I said Virgin Galactic and 50x. I also gave you the bull sign as well. Told you where the bull sign was. Back in December, I told you that. And I also gave you yesterday, somebody wanted to know the charts and how we see the charts going with Virgin Galactic. There is the charts analysis, and there's the false information from all those idiots on YouTube making up stories about the 25th of June. There's that. And also, we've got XRP and Ripple. XRP, Ripple, and Polygon. Massive. I bought a 38% drop because those people on YouTube, BitBoy, Cryptos Are Us, again, making videos for you to watch, said Robinhood has stuffed it to Polygon users. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. You said that to make videos to get you to watch. What actually happened was Robinhood decided to delist Polygon because of its volatility and other things they're concerned with, because they care about their brokerage account, they care about their investors, they care about the investors, not the gamblers. So they took it off, they delisted it. Brilliant. Best thing to ever happen. Wasn't a bad thing for Robinhood, wasn't a bad thing for investors of Polygon. I buy Polygon not to make money. I buy Polygon because it's the most efficient way to buy NFTs, move things around, pay gas fees. It's the cheapest, fastest way to move Ethereum around and other assets between wallets. So I always buy it just to do that. It has a use case. Well, of course, when it went down 38%, I bought all the Polygon that everybody was selling. I loaded up on it on my Robinhood wallet. Thank you very much indeed. And within hours, it came all the way back up again. So Robinhood didn't stuff over everybody. They gave everybody the opportunity. But of course, that doesn't present a good video for BitBoy and Cryptos Are Us. They have to say it's terrible, because people watch terrible news more than good news. If I put a video out today and I said something's really great, compare that to something's really bad, people will watch the bad stuff. They always watch the bad stuff. People always... Have you seen the videos with the fire I've started putting fire on the videos. People love the bad news. They love the bad news. And those YouTubers thrive off negative false information. They love it because they're not about going live 10 hours a day. They're about making videos. They want to make some money. If I want to make money, I'll make videos. I spend most of my time going live. So the reality is, Cryptos Are Us, George, rubbish. What you said was rubbish. Wasn't even factual. And Ben, BitBoy, same thing. Rubbish. The reality was, it was the right thing for Robinhood because they are a responsible brokerage, as the same as when they stopped GameStop. The right thing to do. They stopped that, and it was the right thing to do. And down went Robinhood because everybody like shorts it and protests. Great. Best thing ever happened for me. Robinhood IPO'd, was it $40? I now own it at $8.77. Thank you very much. And Polygon was the same. It's the asset to own if you want to pay gas fees. So I bought that, and then within hours I was 38% up again. Thank you very much. So great for them to make videos. They got rich by stuffing it to you. So anyway, you do what you like. It's so easy to make money. It's so easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Just be aware of all the people trying to talk rubbish. Anyway, I think I'm done now. Space, buy and hold, diamond hands. Never have diamond hands, Eduardo. Never have diamond hand on a speculative stock. Don't do that. Make money from a speculative stock. Any update on space? We've just been doing it for the last 2 hours. Rewind the video back. Will the market value of the space industry skyrocket? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And Virgin Galactic is the world leader at that. Okay, so I'm done. I'm going to go now. I'll be back for the closing bell this afternoon. Here is my world premiere. For those of you that love what I try and do here, we're trying. The day the music died was yesterday. AI is literally killing live music. So I've released a world premiere. There is my world premiere. Please go and check it out. And I'll be back for the closing bell this afternoon. For all of those of you who want a little taster of my music that have not yet seen it, the world premiere is in the chat. So I'm going to leave you now. Go and check out the world premiere. But as I leave you and roll the end credits, if you give me a super chat or a comment or a like or anything like that, you'll be in the credits right now. So what I'm going to do now is run the credits and leave you with one of my own songs. It's the Virgin Galactic single. They're not promoting it, but I am. See you back for the closing bell this afternoon. Don't go away. Is there anybody out there in space? Is there anybody out there in the dark? Is there anybody out there on a star to travel through space in my rocket ship, through the light and the dark and home? I remember many years ago, it started here in my record shop. I've traveled all over the world in my balloons, trains and planes. As I traveled so far and wide, I had a dream out there and far beyond. The dream has grown now, and now the time is near to travel through space in time. Is there anybody out there in space? Is there anybody out there in the dark? Is there anybody out there on a star to travel through through space in my rocket ship, through the light and the black, and home. I remember she was 96 years old. I lost my Eve, I lost my mum. She was taken but never lost, as she will fly you now to my dreams. This is the beginning of traveling into space for all to share and to enjoy. So all come join us and soar into space, high above the world and back again. Is there anybody out there in space? Is there anybody out there in the dark? Is there anybody out there on a star to travel through space in my rocket ship, through the light and the black, and home? Is there anybody out there in space? Is there anybody out there in the dark? Is there anybody out there on a star to travel through space in my rocket ship, through the lights and the black?